Okay, so hi guys, it's Kashira. We're doing a time jump, so you are getting your vlog this week. Don't worry, don't be freaked out by the fact that I'm standing here, but I wanted to come and do a little bit of pre-talking before you watch last week. So normally my vlogs are very much like sequential. Like, I don't chop up the footage. It's literally like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then that's just it. So I'm actually coming to you a week after I filmed everything to give you a little bit of an explanation. So I promised you in last week's vlog that you would see a behind the scenes of my experience in Silicon Valley at the Startup Grind conference. I actually was awarded a media pass because of my vlog, which means I did get a free ticket to go. I did still cover my own accommodations and travel and all of that stuff, but I was really excited to be able to go and write about my experience for the blog. So the link to the full blog is below. That's where I have a lot of pictures and more in-depth reviews of like the various sessions. But I wanted to come on here and give you guys a heads up that a lot of the footage that I had is actually gone. Yeah, 80% of the footage that I filmed is actually gone. I was really sad about it. I got home back to Pittsburgh at like 1 a.m. on Saturday night, and I like tore my suitcases up. So I had 2 memory cards and one of them is gone. So I was really sad about it, and I literally thought about throwing the whole blog away. I'm like, forget it, I'm just gonna write and that's gonna be it. But I still wanted to come on and show you what I had, because I do have some footage left. So the 20% that I had left, you will see it afterwards. But I wanted to come and talk about that because I feel like on these internet streets, a lot of times all we see is perfection. We only see, you know, the edited photo and the edited videos and things once they come together, but we don't really get to see the behind the scenes of like what entrepreneurship and being a creator is really like. And a lot of times it's stuff not going right, things kind of like falling apart, the other shoe is dropping, and then you as an entrepreneur and a creator literally being able to roll with the punches, being able to pivot and being able to pull it back together. So I wanted to talk about this because I wanted you to know that these things happen, and no matter how experienced you are, you're still going to battle with them. Because I was like, I've been struggling with my YouTube consistency. Like, I love YouTube, but like doing videos is a lot, and I really struggled to maintain it. So I'm like, these vlogs are going to help with that, and I'm literally only on vlog 3 and I'm ready to throw in the towel, but I decided against it. And I just wanted to share that with you to provide some encouragement for anyone who's watching this and who's on their own journey and you just feel like stuff keeps happening to you, because I can relate. But the reason why entrepreneurship is so unique and like honestly still not that common is because it is very risky. It is a little crazy. It is, you know, a lot, and being able to roll with the punches is a part of the game. So I wanted to share that with you. And then before I get into the vlog, the conference itself, Startup Grind, was amazing. If you are an entrepreneur, especially someone that wants to seek funding, you need to be there. Even if you don't want to seek funding, I was a little worried that, oh, maybe I won't enjoy it, because a lot of this is about like raising capital and mergers and acquisitions. But even those sessions were still very informative to me. But they had a ton of workshops on everything from marketing to time management to discipline. Like, it was 6 stages, so you could customize your experience. Like, you didn't have to just stay in one place, so you were able to maximize everything. There was a exhibition tent for like startups that came that wanted to exhibit their prototypes or their ideas. They had giveaways, they had demonstrations. There was like a VIP area where VIP holders as well as press could go, where they had like places to sit, outlets, places to do work, and they had a ton of vendors. So Comcast Lift Labs was there. If you're interested in like an accelerator program and you're around Philly, check out Comcast Lift Labs. They have an amazing program for entrepreneurs, and at the conference they actually had like an elevator. Like, they built an elevator for you to go inside and do your pitch and then come back out, and the pitches were used to determine who would be like a part of their next class. So that was pretty cool. So check out Comcast Lift Labs. I actually stopped by the Intuit booth. Intuit makes a ton of our favorite products like QuickBooks, TurboTax, Mint.com, and they gave me a ton of handouts for things that I didn't even know existed. So they gave me a handout for QuickBooks Payroll. So if you have employees, this is a really, and you're a small business owner, this is an easy tool to pay them, but you can also use it to pay yourself, because the representative told me that this tool will, once you put in how much you want to pay yourself in terms of your yearly salary, it'll auto calculate your monthly salary, it'll auto deduct your monthly taxes, and then it'll direct deposit it into your account. So QuickBooks Payroll is one. Let me see, they have QuickBooks Payments. So if you are in the business of, we all are, receiving payments from people online, whether that's online payments, reoccurring payments, payments over the phone, invoicing, all of that, being able to take payments on the go, QuickBooks Payments is a good one, and it syncs directly to QuickBooks. Of course, QuickBooks, which is for accounting and tax preparation. And so TurboTax is what you use to file your taxes, but QuickBooks helps you to figure out how much you're gonna owe before you get into TurboTax. And then T-Sheets time tracking, so if you do have employees, an easy way for them to clock in, clock out, and manage that. So that was pretty cool. They had a booth for Algorithm Coffee, which is based out of the Bay. Really good coffee, really loved what they had going on. A couple of other really dope startups, not startups, but sponsors. Basically, this was a sponsor area, but I really enjoyed that I was able to stop by the Industrious booth, which is a co-working space, and they're in over 34 cities, 60 locations. And I actually wanted to stop by because I've seen ads for this space in Pittsburgh. It's new to Pittsburgh. They actually have a space downtown, like on a 30-something floor of like one of the skyscrapers down there, and they were actually giving out a 5-day free pass to work in any of their spaces. So I'm really excited to set up, even though I already have a co-working space, you know, not married to it, so we can always try something new. But I'm excited to use this, and hopefully they let me document my experience when I go. So stay tuned for another vlog. So I wanted to shout out these folks. There's another company I want to shout out that I don't have a flyer for, but I remember their name. Is called Dyna. D-Y-N-A. They are a domain hosting company, so very similar to like a GoDaddy or something like that, where you go to purchase a domain. They did tell me that they've been in the game longer than most people. I thought they were like new. They're like, no, we've been around, and they have the best prices because they have a bidding system. And they also have a free website builder tool once you register your domain with them, and they were actually giving out free domains at the conference to anyone that registered at their booth. So I was actually able to get a free domain for one of my upcoming events. So I was really excited about that. Registering, it was really simple, really easy, and they also gave out really cute Valentine's cookies and humidifiers shaped like coffee cups. It was crazy. But anyway, like I said, check out my blog, which will be linked below, for like a full, my top 4 lessons learned business wise from the Startup Grind conference. And with that, I'm gonna get into this week's footage.
Separated from my community, separated from my friends, and not really know where to go or who to hang out with. And it turned out, you know, I was talking to some of my friends from college who were feeling the same way. We were like, okay, how can we solve this? Because we clearly, even in college, had this feeling of community, even though we weren't the majority at our university. We went to a primarily white institution, a PWI, but we still felt like supported. We felt like we had moments every day where we could see ourselves reflected intellectually, spiritually, socially. But then we got into this world where we are, you know, the top of our class at our jobs, but totally lacking, you know, inside. And so Blavity was started around how do we scale this way of building community online and then also offline, so that less people have to feel this way. And content and storytelling and connecting creators to larger platforms was the first way to do that. And so that's why we started the company. So Blavity is today a media company. We also have a variety of experiences online and offline. We have conferences like Afrotech and Summit 21 in Atlanta. We have 5 brands that cover different lifestyle categories like travel, music, politics, sports, etc. And it's been a long ride. So
let's double click on the politics one, right?
Oh yeah, sure.
Given the topic of fake news and building trust, right? When did you start the politics piece, and why?
So I'll tell you a little story. So we're 5 years old, right? So during the first election, we were only 2.5 years old, and I think as a founder and a CEO, you never want to assume that your company can always be the best at everything, right? You want to pick 1 or 2 things and really do well at that. And politics seems like a world where we weren't necessarily staffed to do the right thing in terms of actually the justice that needs to be done with storytelling and the news. in reporting. And so we shied away from being aggressive during the first election. And of course, we saw the results of a disengaged community and people making a lot of assumptions about what other people were going to take care of on behalf of us, right? And this year we decided not to take that route. We're a little bit bigger now, a little bit more aggressive. And so we launched Blavity Politics in the fall, actually over the summer as a test on Instagram. And we were trying to just see, okay, well, how do we, one, get our community engaged to register to vote?
Believe how many startups forget these incredibly basic principles from kind of a very cheesy self-help writer from the 1920s, from the Great Depression. These are simple concepts. Start from there. At the end of the day, it is about empathy. When we're building something for other people, it is about feeling their pain, their problems. And one of the things that's interesting is you can kind of think about your problem, your product, and what you're building as actually a party. Too often.
Valentine's Day, y'all. I'm so excited that I found the heart-shaped chicken nuggets from Chick-fil-A. This is so many nuggets. I am not even gonna get through these. I've eaten like 6 of them. Look at all the sauce that they gave me. Oh my gosh. They're gonna have these at like select locations until the 28th actually of February. So if you want to get yourself a heart-shaped nugget box, go right ahead. I went ahead and showed myself some love today by going to Victoria's Secret and getting a new little pink jogger set. I actually decided to pick this color. It looks brighter on camera, but it's actually a burnt orange because I'd never buy anything other than like black and gray when I go in there. So I want to get something different. But I got this. These were 2 for $59, so that was a pretty good deal considering how much the stuff normally costs. So I got that. Then I went to Sephora, so I had to get my Fenty. Let me actually take these out of the box so you can see them. Okay, so here are the 2 items I got. I got one of the new lip pinks. This one is in the color Unlocked, and it's the fuchsia pink shade. And then I got the new pink highlighter. At first when I saw pictures of this online, I was unbothered, but then when I swatched it in the store, I had to have it. So here's a swatch of the highlighter. It is gorgeous. So after I swatched it, like I said, I just had to get it. So these are my little gifts to myself. So can I say how real jet lag is, plus conferencing? Like, I've been sleepy all week. I feel like every vlog I do, I always say I'm tired, but I am just now finally adapting to the difference in time zone. And it didn't help that the weather has been kind of sketchy, but it's actually sunny right now. So real quick, I realized I never gave you a full tour of the Airbnb. So here's the bedroom. I kind of like halfway made the bed, and then let me turn the lights on. So this is like washer and dryer closet. Restroom. Look at how deep this tub is. Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh, this is the restroom. You know, the normal. And then the kitchen. I think I already got footage for you guys, so yeah, this is it. Oh wait, I love this balcony. Super cute, overlooking the courtyard. This is a huge complex in Santa Clara. So for those of you who've never done Airbnb, you can rent out an entire apartment or home for whatever amount of time you want. It could be 1 day, a week. If you are comfortable with it, you can also rent like a room or a private shared room or a private room. I'm not with that. I need privacy. I don't know these people. So every time I've done Airbnb, I've always done a private room. So I'm doing another Airbnb stay in Philly and then another in New York. So if you want to check out Airbnb, I'll actually put my referral link below. If you're a new first-time customer with them, you can use it to get a discount on your first day. But sometimes Airbnb is like, which is why it was created, it's just so much more cost effective than a hotel. Like, hotels in this area started at $2.99 a night, and they weren't even nice hotels, you know. Like, I needed to be comfortable, so I was able to get this, I think, for like $140 a night, which isn't bad compared to $2.99. So check out Airbnb for your next trip. All right, so getting set up for my client's VIP day. I have a copy of my book here, a journal for her, a pen, my business card. She said she really likes green tea, so I got some of that. So depending upon when someone starts in my coaching program, depends on what they get here. Also, if they're even doing a coaching program, because I do offer the VIP day as a separate purchase. But she's already been with me for over a month and a half now, so she already has my 2 planners and her toe and her wristlet. So that's why those things are not out. If she was a brand new client, all of that stuff will be out. I grabbed her favorite snacks, which are Ruffles. I have a bunch of Post-it notes out and some markers. And I got a couple whiteboards and some glue just in case the Post-it notes don't have as much tack to them. But essentially, we're going to use these boards to draw out her business model and her services, and then draw out her funnel plan. So yeah, so this service is called the VIP Day. It is available by itself on my site, and the cost of me traveling to you and getting a space is included. Normally I do a conference room at like a hotel or a co-working space, but I love this Airbnb so much. It has so much lighting and just feels really good to creative energy. So I decided to just go ahead and do it here. So I do offer it by itself if you want to check it out. Now, if you're international outside the US, pricing is gonna be a little bit different, but you can schedule a consultation with me to book a session, or what you can do is be a part of the program that she's in, which is called Power Elite Fast Track. It's a 90-day coaching program that comes with the strategic planning, or the VIP day. It's a strategic planning day. In the program, there is an option for this day to actually be virtual over Zoom, which I will just mail you the materials you would need. So that option is there in case there's like scheduling issues, but more often than not, it's in person. But with the 90-day planning, the 90-day fast track, if I can talk, you get 2 months of additional 1-hour coaching calls, as well as virtual email support and the accountabilities over the 90 days, or the accountability assignments over the 90 days. So again, it's called the Power Elite Fast Track if you want to check that one out.
Hey guys, so my name is Jennifer Hammock of Dream Chaser Academy, and I just had my VIP day with Kashira. And I'm gonna be real, when I came here, like last night I could hardly sleep because I'm like, I need to get this stuff together, ma'am. I'm a business owner, I need to be making money, my systems need to make sense. And I'm so happy that I am now about to walk out this door with a clear plan on how I'm gonna make money, how I'm gonna structure my services. And I'm just really excited that I know I have a grasp on my business, and I can just see myself making impact in my clients' lives. So thank you, Kashira.
Yay. Yeah, at the mall, look at this little thingy. Wait, it like stopped moving because I started recording it. Wait, there it is. It's moving. That's so creepy. Okay, so I'm at the mall. Haven't yet conquered filming myself here yet, but I at least wanted you guys to see how massive it is. It's huge. So I just got back from the mall again. I went to the Morphe store. I passed it up the first time, but it's been on my mind all week. So I've decided to go back and grab a couple items. So I wanted to show you guys a mini haul. So my first time ever buying from Morphe, and the reason I'm not showing my face is because I look crazy right now. My first time ever buying anything from them was at a Morphe store in Tampa when I was on vacation. I've known about the brand, heard about the brand. I think it's great, but I never ordered anything online. When I saw the store, I grabbed a couple things, and actually one of the first things I bought was this brush set. So this is the Eye Master collection, I think. I'll try to find the real name and link it here, but I think I only paid maybe like $25 for all of these different face brushes, and excuse how dirty they are. I'm sorry, eye brushes. These are really good quality brushes. Like I got these brushes, some lashes, and one of their like palettes. I think like the 34G. The palette was a hard pass. I wasn't impressed. I did really enjoy the lashes, and I loved these brushes, so I had to go back. So let me show you what I got. So I got some new lashes. I'll show you. So these are the Smoochy lash, that's what it's called. And then these are Sophisticated. And then these are So Charming. And I grabbed some more glue because I'm actually running out anyway. And then to get into the next piece, the brushes. So I got another brush set. I actually got the Fluidity set, which is actually supposed to be used with their foundation and concealer, but I've heard so many trash reviews about it, I decided to pass. Again, to me, I just think this brand is really good for brushes. So I got the foundation brush, the concealer brush, and the sponge. And then I grabbed a couple other brushes. So these are mostly, so I got another blending brush because I really like this. This is the M4, hold on, let me focus. So this is the M452 blending fluffy brush. And then I grabbed the M536 under eye bullet brush. I grabbed the M448 pointed powder brush. This is going to be really good. These two, concealer, setting concealer, also setting contour. And then I grabbed the M438 pointed concealer brush for actually applying concealer powder. Okay. And then let me show you the lipstick I got. I was actually doing really well with avoiding the lipsticks until I saw this shade. So this is the shade Cheat. Here's what the packaging of their lipsticks look like. I've literally never seen anybody with Morphe lip stuff on. So that sounds like, whatever. But I really like the packaging. And then here is the color. It's a beautiful chocolate brown. Gorgeous. And I only have a brown matte. I don't have a brown cream. So that's what actually impressed me about this. And then I actually grabbed the James Charles palette. I am late on getting this. I've seen all of the reviews. And so I actually got a chance to swatch it in the store. And I really love the palette. I'm actually going to open it up in case you haven't seen it. Y'all know this is going in my carry-on. I refuse to let this get broken in a suitcase. But how cute is this chic packaging? To me, all makeup is research at this point as I'm preparing for my own spring collection. So the palette has the names on the plastic. Here's what it looks like. I'm obsessed with this color range. I feel like a lot of palettes are like either this or like this. It's rare to get like all of it. And I know that some of these are actually pigments, which means they are way more pigmented than traditional shadows. That also means there's an opportunity for staining, but I just think these are nice. I actually played with the idea of getting the James Charles Morphe brush set. It was like 35 brushes in the container. It came with a really nice container, but a lot of the brushes were actually eye brushes. A lot of them were very similar to like what I already have. There was only 4 face brushes in there, so I decided to pass on it and just grab the ones that I needed. So I just got back from the store, having dinner, and then I am going to bed. So I need to return this rental car early in the morning and then get ready for my flight. Okay, so I just wanted to film the concluding vlog. So I'm in the airport in San Jose, getting ready to head back to Pittsburgh. I have a layover in Chicago. So far so good. It's a beautiful day. Feeling good, looking forward to getting a lot of work done on this flight. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Comment below, let me know what you thought, what else you'd like to see, of course. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and then I'll talk to you in next week's vlog.